right, there we go. Very loud. Let's come to center, let's come to parallel, and let's just walk a little bit. Take your feet for a walk. Hopefully this is not too loud. Just a demi-point for the first few here. And then if you want to go a little bit slower with a plie, or keep it fast, up to you. I think slow is good. Let's do a couple of rolls through to rise. So let's go plie, roll through, rise up nice and slow, and lower down. Make sure as you rise, everything is stacked. Knees on top of ankles, hips on top of knees, and so on. A couple more like that, keep going. Spread your toes out and kind of grip into the floor. One more here. Let's stay at the top. So keep lining everything up. So try to stretch out the skin at the front of the hip without tucking your tailbone under. And then lift up and out of the hips. Take the arms through a little port de bras. Take your time. And then let's just drop it through a couple times. Not too big, not too loud. First position, little walks. First to demi-point. Making sure even here that you're not letting your heels swing back. And then with a little plie, slower. Making sure the ankle, when it is extending straight out and isn't, like I said, swinging back. Ooh, nice and slow song. Plie, plie, plie. Let's go with both feet, through plie, through to rise. Stretch all the way up. Take your time, lower down. Plie. Extend the ankles, extend the knees. Find that position at the top. Slowly resist lowering down. 2 more like that, and then we'll reverse it. So nice and slow. Stretch the ankles, stretch the knees, and then use all the rest of these counts to squeeze the inner thighs together as you lower down. One more time, plie. Stretch the ankles, stretch knees, squeeze inner thighs toward each other as you lower down. Slowly resist it, and then reverse. Let's rise up first, then bend the knees, flex the ankles, squeeze the heels into the floor and pull away from them at the same time. Then rise up, bend the knees, flex the ankles, heels into floor as you stretch through the legs. Super duper strong. 2 more like that. Knees open, bend, ankles, squeeze into the floor with as much energy as you are stretching up out of it with. One more time. Squeeze up. Let's take the feet a little bit wider. Let's just take some little plie bounces. Catch your breath and also let your legs sort of relax for a moment. Plies. Still making sure that everything's stacked. And then let's just take a couple little pulses down here. Arms out, shoulders right on top of hips. Weight dropping straight down into center between your heels. Then let's stretch it up. Turn the toes front, reach up and over, little flat back. First sort of stretch of the day. So drop everything down, shake your head out. Bend the knees. And stretch. Again, bend the knees. And stretch. One more time, bend. Drop the tailbone down. Roll all the way up. Let's take the feet open, as in turned out, and just reach a little bit into your waist. I'm trying to travel this up, front feet. You know, we got the knees, we got the hips a little bit. Let's get into the waist. And then we'll do arms and shoulders and all that stuff. Okay, let's reach up and over. Lift up. Let's do a little flat back here. Why not? Then then drop everything down to one ankle. These are short little instances. Come to center, roll back up. Not a big deep stretch here. Try the other side, reach over. And then lift up, flat back into the corner. Drop everything down to the ankle. Come to center, roll up. Alright, cool. Let's just roll the shoulders. Maybe inch your heels and toes in a little bit. Back to parallel. And then roll the shoulders forward too. Let's tuck the chin in and roll all the way down. So keep everything extended until you reach that point. So don't start to prematurely tuck your tailbone or anything. Try not to tuck it at all. But you can take a little bend in your knees. Let the head stay nice and heavy as you roll down. And then take a rest down there for a moment. You can put hands into the floor if you want. Let's take a couple of pliés here. Bend the knees. And stretch. Bend the knees. And stretch. Bend. Let's roll all the way up. Belly button pulls you up. Head stays heavy until the very last, and then let's rise up. Find that completely opposite feeling. Lower down, let's do one more roll, not so slow this time. Tuck the chin and roll all the way down. Rest for a moment, shake the head out, make sure that you're not squeezing in your shoulders or neck. And then take a few knee bends. Last one, roll it up. Take a rise. Completely opposite here. Stretch out of your heels, out of your knees, out of your hips. Stretch through your waist, like wiggle through it if you need to make sure that it's long and that your tail is not sticking out or tucking under or doing anything goofy. And let's just drop through. Let's do a couple of swings because why not? It feels good. Ready? Drop. Whoosh. And you can take a rise with it if you want to. Keep going. Couple more. Alright, cool. Find the first position really quick. One more thing here. Let's go plie. Little tiny bounces in first position plie, so driving heels down into the floor. It's not too big of a plie, just demi. Heels are stuck down. And then let's rock a little bit. See if you can keep heels stuck down into the floor. You can spread your toes out. Okay, let's do a little ground plie. Test your balance, keep everything nice and stacked. Resist just flopping down. Heels come down first, drive them into the floor to lift yourself up. It's interesting, if you get the heels down quick enough, you will extend. So let's do one more. Ground plie, show this first, and then go all the way down. Now when you come out, focus on getting heels down. Boom, heels are down, you're already halfway up. Alright, last time, let's go all the way forward, up and over. Long back, flat back, long arms, long neck. And then drop everything down, shake your head out. Bend the knees. A couple times. And then roll yourself up. Yay! Okay, cool, we did it. Woohoo! If you need to reset your space for bar, please go ahead and do that. I need to clip my hair up, otherwise it's going to be a mess the whole time. We have a couple of slight modifications or variations today. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Get our branding visible. Oh, it is. Never mind. But I can do this. Boom. That should sound a little bit better for you guys. So, demi-plie, or not demi, just plies. All the plies. We've been doing like the demi-plie and then just the arm coming through. We're gonna do 2 demi-plies and a grand in every position. So 2 demi-plies, 1 grand plie, and then our port-de-bras, we are going to also make a little bit more complete, both during the plies and during the stretch part in between. So here's how it goes. Starting in first position, what I want to do is in each position take the arm all the way up to 5th. Let's turn that off. Okay, oh man, I can hear my computer getting real loud. Oh, I also, 1 second, I hope this doesn't drop the Zoom call, but I need to switch which network I'm on. Please stay connected. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Alright, so in first, we're here. We're going to do demi-plie, stretch, so heels stay on the floor. 1 more demi-plie, arm's going to keep traveling all the way up to 5th. And then, I can't really see my arm, but it's in 5th. And then grand plie, it's going to reverse out. Grand plie, but you know, like without dropping. Slowly, like it's lifting you up as you go down. Grand plie all the way through. Let's keep the feet in first. You can turn in if you want to, but let's try to keep them in first to go up and over to your port-de-bras front. Stretch all the way up. And if you want to do a little cambrai back, lift up before you go back, and then tendu, take it to second position. Same thing here. 2 demi-plies with the arm coming all the way to 5th. Grand plie, whoosh. This port-de-bras stays more or less the same. You can do whatever variant you liked from the last couple of weeks of going side to side. Tendu, carry the foot forward to 4th position. Remember, you have some space between your feet. They are turned out like a book. And we do the same thing here. Demi, demi, grand plie all the way down. In this one, we're going to do like a half circular port-de-bras. So breathe open, and then you're going to take the arm kind of on a curved path down. So find this down position, straight in front of, or straight like next to your leg. Curve into the bar, and then recover up and over. Just half. Tendu, bring it into either 5th if you're comfy, 3rd if it's a little bit newer, or you need to, you know, work with your body a little bit. And we do the same thing here. Demi, demi, grand plie, and we reverse this. So we're going to kind of swoosh in to go on a curved path around to the back. Don't go like too far here. Just a little cambrai. Carve it all the way around to the bar, and then recover. I find taking my arm down to recover and taking my eyes down to recover completes the circle a little bit more than if I just try to recover this way. So do what you will. If you want to do full circular port-de-bras, go for it, but I'm only going to be demonstrating half. The music is the same that we've been using, so let's listen to it quickly to remember what that sounds like. This. Our little Giselle music. This one. Play. Seems awful slow, but yeah. You have so much time for this arm to travel all the way up to the top, and then so much time for it to resist coming down. These are long pathways for the arm, so whatever you need to remind yourself not to rush. If you need to imagine you're surrounded by cotton candy or whatever that you have to pull through a little bit, do that. Give yourself some kind of visual. It does help. Let's go. First position. Play. Okay, butter, I don't know, honey, scoop it up. Port de bras front, 2, then lift up. Little cambrai back. Tendu side. Drop everything down, drop the heel, drop the arm, and we go demi-plie again. Pull through. Another demi-plie. Grand plie. And then side to side. Recover. Tendu, carry the foot forward, lower in 4th position, drop the arm, demi-plie. Check that both feet are turned out so that your knees are going open. Grand plie. Let's do a little float open here, then carve down toward the leg, around to the side, and recover. Tendu. Squeeze the foot into 5th or 3rd, demi-plie. Squeeze at the top, demi-plie. So completely close this line, grand plie. Let's do a little swoosh in to fly open around to the back, all the way to the side, and then take the arm and the eyes through. To recover, let's squeeze the front leg across to susu. Remember, not overcrossed, just closing the gap between the ankles. Pull up out of your legs. Take a little balance here. And then as you're in this position, like, don't just, let your everything up here relax. Keep twisting this open. Always. Take a little balance with arms up if you want. Take your eyes around. And then rest. Let's go to the other side. Why does this keep turning off? Okay. I'll just talk about the circular port de bras quickly so that we know where we're at. So we've done 1st, we've done 2nd, we're in 4th, you've done your demi, grand plie. This, you get like a little prep before you dive into it. So let's fly open, like take a breath here, and then close it, lean into your waist to go around the side to the bottom. And then without wiggling your hips or anything, this is just upper body around to the side. And then recover, find your center everywhere. As you recover to center, check that you're not ending up here. Check that you are still pretty lifted through the waist and through the low back. And then in 5th, same thing, demi, grand plie. We have a little prep here, whoosh, and then you fly open, and again, it's like up here, and it's head, not hips doing anything. This stays very stable. Waist takes you around. Careful as you end up here that you're not leaning. Hips are still right on top of heels. And then just take the arms and head through. This stays pretty straight. If I don't do the arms and head much, like, it's pretty straight, but if you follow a little bit, it looks more like a flourish at the end of the thing. So that's we're going with that. Let's go ahead and do 2nd side, starting from 1st. Even as you're standing, externally rotating here. It's never just standing there for nothing. Okay, here we go, demi-plies. Big, slow arm. And then grand plie. Same thing, big, slow arm. Scooping you through. Port de bras front. Drop the head. Squeeze it up. And then lift, little lift to go back. Tendu side. Lower everything down, drop the arm, and let's go. Demi-plie. Grand plie. Port de bras over. Recover. And away from the bar. Tendu, carry carry to fourth position, lower the heel down, make sure both legs are opening to the side. Demi-plie, arm is coming all the way up. Grand plie. Fly open a little bit to go around and down, and around to the side. Then recover. Make sure everything is stacked, so lift up the low belly, and then same thing in fifth. Grand plie. Little breath in, and then open around just through the waist. Drop the head and the arm, and then squeeze the front foot across. Take your susu balance if you'd like. And again, I'm going to keep saying it, keep externally rotating at the top of the leg. You're not necessarily squeezing your butt really hard, but like trying to rotate your legs inside your hip socket. If you're having trouble with this, I highly encourage you either to use sliders or like little turnout boards if you can find them, but sliders work well, or honestly just slippery socks on a hard floor, and try to like slide into first and back out to parallel, into first, back to parallel, without squeezing your butt. Like you can put your hands there and make sure that you're not clenching your glutes really hard. This movement is doable without the big muscles, and you should be prioritizing doing it without the big muscles. They're responsible for like lifting your leg and doing other things, but just the turnout part, you don't need to be like clenching. So try that out on your free time. Let's move on. Sorry for loud page flipping. That's like, if I don't know if I've done it yet this term, but when I'm doing this thing in our warm-up, that's what that is. I'm trying to get you to do it without having to rely just on your glutes. Okay, so for our tandus today, I want to do it like we've been doing in the center. So rather than doing this whole plie, stretch, close, whatever, this thing, I think we probably get the point by now that like you keep your knees straight when you keep your knees straight. Let's do this thing the way we do in the center. So we'll take arm, let's take it to second. We have 4 tandus front, just regular. Everything stays stretched. 1, close it in. 2, close it in. 3, close it in. 4, plie, susu. So you're going to make sure that you close the distance between your ankles and between your toes a little bit. Susu, plie, and then we're going to scoop that leg up to the front here, retire, passe, to the back. You don't have to do it on rise, you can just do this with the heel down, but you're focusing on this working leg. Sliding up to the front, right below the knee, and then around the back to take you back to third or fifth. And then we do the same thing to the back. So tendu back, and 2, and 3, and 4, plie, susu, plie, bring it directly to the front of the knee, because we don't really like showing this position for too long, except in rare occasions. So we're just going to bring it directly to the front, and then lower it down. Then we do side. 1, cross back. 2, cross front. 3, cross back. 4, cross front. Susu, plie, take it up, put it down, and then at the end we're just going to do quick tendus in first. So heels coming together every time, unless you're like super hyperextended or something. But focusing on closing, 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 however many times are left before the music ends. So with the arm, you can keep it here when we're doing the tendus if you'd rather focus on stuff down there. Or you can do what we do in the center exercise, which is to take the arm around a little port de bras. For the 4, then susu, plie, passe, close back, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, susu, plie, passe, close front and side. 2, 3, 4, susu, plie, passe, to the back, and 1, 2, 3, however many there are, with the arm if you want, or just keep it right here and focus on below the waist. So the key with this thing is though, like, you know, don't rush. If your legs are falling apart, go slow. So you can show full extension, keeping the knee straight without cheating as you close it, full close, instead of like jelly legs. Okay, let's listen and kind of mark. Hopefully it fits with this. Well, I think it's gonna be nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, plie, sous-sus, we hold it, you can test your balance, lower, lift, test your balance if you want to, close to the back, and then 1. Very slow, we could do double speed, but let's focus on the slow one. 4, and plie, sous-sus, lower, take your time, change the leg, and lower. I like slow, let's do it. Then we do side, and then we just do tendus closing. Let's go! Sorry, that was too sudden. I'll let you get settled first. Starting in 3rd or 5th. Taking the arm out to 2nd, so that it's ready. Here we go. Prepare the arm, and tendu front, pull it in. 2, pull the pinky toe all the way back so that your foot and whole leg is turned out as you arrive. Plie, on flat or on rise, your choice, and then behind. 2, directly behind you, 3, 4, plie, sous-sus, plie, take the foot directly front, and to the side, cross back, cross front, cross back, cross front, sous-sus, plie, passe, lower, and then to first, 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 first. Without squeezing your bum too hard, you can do it. The leg isn't going up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's close front. Yay! Rest. Let's switch sides. It's slow, so your legs should be aching a little bit. Let's continue. 2nd side. Flip your camera if you need to. Starting from 3rd or 5th, take the arm to 2nd, tendu, front. Squeeze it all the way in. 2, press into the floor when you close. Stand on it. It's slow, you have time for everything. Plie, passe, and behind you, I'm going to turn. Make sure your leg is directly behind you. Forgot the arm, that's fine. And sous-sus. Passe, bring it directly front. To the side. Brush out, squeeze all the way back. Squeeze all the way front. Keep pulling out of your legs. Sous-sus. Passe. And then to first. Close. Close. Keep lifting out. Create space for this leg to work. And then space through the waist. 5, 6, 7, close, rest. Wow, it's kind of hard to do it slow because you have to work so hard for so long. Okay, let's continue. Let's do our glisse exercise. We're going to use the fast version of the song today, although we did double speed accidentally last time, so I think it'll be fine. This is the one where we had 4 glisses with accent out. So starting in 3rd or 5th, we had brush out, and 2, and 3, and 4, then glisse 5, Fondue, allow the supporting leg to bend and the working leg to bend. Bring everything in, including the arm. Fondue, extend, close, and then side, out. These are brushes. I don't know if I did a proper glisse to the front. These are little brushes. Close back, close front. 3, 4, brush out, fondue, extend, close back. Same thing, 4 little brushes off the floor. 2, 3, 4. 5th one, bend the supporting leg and the knee and the arm comes in. Extend back. Careful, especially from the back, that you don't bring this knee in like this. Keep it turned out. And then last time side, close in, 2, close in, 3, close in, 4, close in, 5, fondue, extend, and squeeze. That's the exercise, but let's pick and choose which song it's going to be. We've been doing the slow version. Let's see what this fast one sounds like. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in, stretch it out, close, side. Doesn't feel that super duper fast. Fondue, and then to the back. Compared to this one. Bring it in. Did we do it fast last week? Did we do perhaps like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, out, fondue. Maybe. Let's do this one, but just the regular tempo of it. And then maybe we'll do double speed, but not on the super fast version. Okay, sorry, talking a lot, thinking aloud. My bad. We're just doing the exercise. Arm stays in second. Nothing much going on here. That is all. Let's go. Starting from 3rd or 5th. Sorry. Oh my gosh, why can't I get it together? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Brush out. Pull it in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fondue. Extend and close. So try to make these things look long, even though they're sort of quick. 5. Close it in. Open it. And then to the back. Lift the front of the hips so you're not sticking out your tail. 5. Bring it in. Stretch it out. Last time side. Maybe not last time. Actually, let's do last time. Bring it in. Woohoo! Yeah! So I'm going to play the other version, and let's try double speed. Let's listen to it. So this is going to be here. Brush, 2, 3, 4, out, fondue, extend, and out. 2, 3, 4, out, fondue, extend. Okay. Doesn't sound that fast, but to actually close your feet, it is a little fast. Let's go for it. I think there's enough music for twice through. Starting in 3rd or 5th. Here we go. Take the arm to 2nd. And brush out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up, close, extend. To the side. 2, cross, 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 lift. Carve it in. To the back. Heel in, heel in, heel in. Lift. And side. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Again. From the front. 2, 3, 4. Lift. Lift again. Create space for the leg to close. And behind you. Lift the front of the hip again. Last time side. So hopefully your feet are actually articulating through this thing. But notice, if it feels like your feet are just kind of flopping, figure out what needs to be done to make that closing actually feel like you're doing something. Let's do 2nd side. I'll play the tempo of the fast one again so that we can do, this is out, close, 2, close, 3, close, 4, close. So switch sides. Take a second to catch your breath as we listen to this thing. Think about how you're going to close the foot all the way across. Heel coming all the way through here. Heel coming all the way in here. Pinky toe pulling all the way back here, but without like doing this like levitating toe thing. Alright, here we go. Take the arm to second. And brush out. 1. Pull it in. 2. 3. 4. Lift. 5. Undo. Stretch it out. To the side. Squeeze it in. Get taller. 5. Undo. And then behind you, lift the front of your body. So you're staying super duper supported. Lift. Undo. And to the side. Brush. Squeeze all the way across. Squeeze it in. Lift. Okay, stay on this side. We're switching to the other song so we can go faster. Have a listen. So this is going out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, fondue, extend. Then close it. It's like a tightrope walk of like when to close tight and quick and when to try to stretch the music out beyond what you actually have. All right, let's go. Take the arm to second. And here we go. Brush out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Undo. Extend, extend, extend. And side. 2, 3. This is super tight. This, you want to drag it out. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5. And stretch, stretch, stretch. And side. Without getting any wiggle in your hips. So get a little bit taller wherever you're working. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Show it. And check in. Make sure you're nice and lifted. Behind. And last one. 2, 3, 4. Lift. Lift again. Close, rest. Okay, bend your legs because they were so straight that whole time, right? Definitely. Okay, let's continue. Whew. Drink water. Breathe. Let's see what we want to do today. Okay, let's do... We should probably do our frappe again because we didn't do it, or we only did it last week, so let's keep going with fast. No rond de jambe today. Rond de jambe is too slow and too long. We'll do a little adage, what's it called? Port bras in the center. So we'll do that as our slow thing. All right, since our legs are so quick now, we're primed for frappe. Hope you remember these strike movements. We prep side, we bring in the flexed foot to the ankle, and then as you extend side, you're going to skip across the floor to find your full extension. That's what it is. And when you bring it back in, it's not like a big bouncy movement. It's very tight. This stays more or less stationary. You bring in just the heel, lower leg strikes, lower leg strikes, lower leg strikes. Because at the end too, when we're doing our little petit battement, same thing. You're trying not to let the knee do all this. It's just below the knee that's happening. Our exercise was pretty simple with a few options to level it up. So I'll kind of go over that stuff again. Basic exercise is tendu side prepare. We have 3 slow frappes front. So frappe front 1, pull the knee all the way back. 2, pull the knee back. 3, pull the knee, 3, sorry, hold, right? Yes. Then we go to the side, same thing. Strike side, bring it in. Strike side, bring it in. Strike side, hold. And then to the back, same thing. Back, bring it in. 2, bring it in. 3, show this position before you switch. And then one more time, side, 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 hold. Arm doesn't do anything. It stays out here or up here if that works better for you. If you want to make it a little bit more tricky, we can do a single and 2 doubles. So you have your prep, single, beat 2 times, double, beat 2 times, double, hold, or if you want to like super level it up, brush instead of hold. Then side, 1, double, 2, double, 3, hold it, or if you want, little swish. Same thing back, strike, double, strike, hold, or brush, single, double, hold, or swish through. That's all. I think the music is slow enough that if you are wanting to try the doubles and you haven't before, now's a good time to do it. So all I'm doing is I'm hitting twice in the same spot if you're going to the front or to the back. If you're going to the side, you're changing sides. So if I did my first strike from the front here, I'm going back, front. I cheat a lot, so I'm going to go front, back for the second one. That's it. That's what that is. And you're trying to do that, again, without twisting your knee. So let's listen to it quickly. I think it's fairly slow for us here. 1, pull it in, 2, pull it in, 3, hold. I think that's where we're at. Yeah. Side, pull it in, 2, pull it in, 3, hold. And then behind you, if you're doing the other version, double here, hold, or brush through, side, double here, hold, or swish through. I'm not going to do the swishes and brushes and stuff, but I will do the doubles if anybody wants those, because it is valuable to be able to hold this position. See if you can hold it without an arm or without whatever, and also making sure that it's turned out. Let's go! Music together. Starting from 3rd or 5th, but we'll take the tendu side to prepare. Prepare, and strike front, double, if you want, double, hold. You can always do singles. To the side, strike, double, hold. And behind you, back, keep the front lifted as you do the doubles. Hold, and side, double, side, hold. And close. I guess we didn't have petit battement on this exercise. Got it confused with a different class. Alright, let's do second side. This side, test it out first, make sure you know what angle we're going at to get that strike here. And we have front, double if you want, side, double, and then back, double if you want. Let's go, music! Arm does nothing, it just stays in second. Prepare, and strike front, double front. I'm kind of accenting the doubles a bit more on this side so you can see, hold this, then do it, then double, hold. To the back, strike. This is the important position. The rest is just a little beat. And then side, double side, hold. Touch your balance if you want to. Squeeze all the way in and rest. Woo-hoo. Okay, yay. Let's catch your breath, drink water, come into center, and do our chassé kind of adagi thing first. Let me find what song that might be. And make sure you've got some space to work. I'm gonna travel just a little bit. So please rest, kind of bend your knees, walk around if you need to for a second. We did this one on the very first day, but we haven't touched it since. This is very slow. Okay. We could double it. Let's do slow first to feel it out. Okay, so we have this kind of chassé port de bras exercise in the center. So just to find your footing and to keep on working on our arm progressions here. So come to center, find your imaginary little box, and find croisé in your box. So facing one of your corners with the front leg crossed here. Not open, crossed. So we breathe. This is all mainly about the arms. The legs aren't doing a whole lot in here in this exercise. We're going to start with our plie chassé. So plie, you have 4 whole counts to chassé, slide that front foot front until you reach a point where you can extend into arabesque here. So I've extended my arms out, I've extended the back leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have 4 counts to do tablier back. So you're going to press that back heel down, plie, soften the arms to lift you up here. Now you're showing your face to the audience. Here you were looking down the arm. Here we're finding the audience. And arms are rounded, framing your visage. Then from here, we have basically a slow 4-count rond de jambe all the way to the back, but I've kind of broken it down into rond de jambe to side and then rond de jambe to back. So you can show these things. So you have rond de jambe to side, arm comes down, so you're flat now. And then rond de jambe to back, leg comes all the way around. Plie, you scoop that leg underneath, sous this way, scoop it under to cut. So you can switch the legs, pas de bourrée. So I'm here, you're cutting under, cut, so you can step change. That's all that is. You're cutting back, side, front, pas de bourrée. From this position, cut back, side, front, and you have one little extra tendu here to close back and change your alignment to your other corner so that you're ready to go. That's it, that's the whole exercise. So I'll talk through it on the second side. It will transfer in your brain, I promise. So we're here, we have our 4-count chassé front. Plie, slide the front foot out. 1, 2, extend to arabesque. 3, 4. Nice and lifted, nice and turned out. We have 4 counts to tablier. 5, 6, come to your plie. Lift yourself up. 7, 8. Now, 2 count, rond de jambe to the side. 2, become flat. 3, 4, take the foot around. And pas de bourrée under, so scoop into sous. Scoop, step, change, tendu side, close back. It's that front leg that's going to tendu to change. Otherwise you end up on the wrong leg. That's all that is. The music is extraordinarily slow, or we could double it up. So have a listen to mark through. Slow, 4 counts. This is plie. 1, 2, 3. You like barely get there. 4. Then tablier, slow. 6, 7. Press through the foot to like show how you get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie. Scoop. 5. Step change. Tendu. Other side. We could go faster here. 2, 3, 4. This is a little bit quicker. 5, 6. Pas de bourrée. Tendu side. And then. But, sorry that's so loud. But let's stick to the slow version. It's worth it. Explore like every bit of that journey to get to these different positions. Let's go! Here we go. Starting croisé. Try not to make it super duper loud. Okay. Facing our corner. Make sure the arms breathe at the start and you're already turned out. Play it slow. 1, chasse, 2, 3, 4. Slow tendu. 5, soften the arms. 6, and then lift up, press into the foot to show that tendu. Run a jambe to the side, all the way around to the back, plie. Scoop under, pas, débourré, tendu. Second side, here we go. Plie, chasse, 2, 3, and then tendu. 2, lift up, find it, show it. Rond de jambe side, and all the way back, plie. Scoop it under, 5, and 6. Tendu side, close back. Kind of waffled between doing a plie or not doing a plie at the end there. All right, I want to leave that one there because I want to do our other exercise that we've been working on, but I want to do both variants, both directions. I'm going to review quick because I think you guys have all done this, I think. This is our tendu, like what we just did at the bar. We had our 4 tendus, our sous-sus, and our passe change, and then we did the other leg. So again, you're facing your corner. We have our little port de bras here. So coming from second, we're going and 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, change the arm to third here, and then passe on rise or on flat. You're pulling yourself around to the second corner, and then leg goes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, squeeze tight, lower, lift to change, close back. Now instead of doing it again, I want to reverse it. So now it's the back leg that's going to do the work. So we've arrived here. Let's go with the back leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, change. Ooh, I want to decide what arm I want to do. Let's do the same arm. Let's make it less confusing. Let's do the same arm. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, and again it's the back leg that's going to come around to the front here to change you. Same leg that does the work at the start does the retire passe at the end. And then the second leg goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, plie, back leg comes around to the front to change you. That's it. Whole exercise. So first part we know, we've done it for a few weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, same leg, pulls you open. Reverse of that, back leg is doing the work. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, back leg does the work to lift and change. And then we do the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, back leg lifts to the front to change corner. I hope that makes sense. I'm just gonna play it. Let's do it maybe, I'll just play it a couple times through. So whether that is marking for you or just doing the thing, let's do it. Again, I can't remember which song we used. I need to write it down one of these days. Do you guys remember what the song was? Perhaps this. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, and lift, other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, sous-sus, mark or do it, up to you. Then we go to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have your sous-sus. Back leg comes to the front. And then 2, 3, 4. Sous-sus. Back leg comes around to the front. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with that. So, it's a little bit quick, but we've already done this a million times this term. So let's do it. For real. You got this. Find your quasi position. Make sure you're always crossed to the audience. And let's do the thing. Here we go. Tendu front. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze up. And change. Other leg front. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze up. And back leg. This is the one right here. Back. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze up. Back leg lifts. And back leg. 2, 3, 4. Su-su. Back leg comes around. Okay. Do we have time? I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more. One more. Because it's so quick. And then we'll do reverence. Here we go. Ready? To the front. 2, 3, 4. Su-su. Lift. And front leg does the same work. This is familiar. 2, 3, 4. Su-su. Same leg. Same leg again, because now you're facing this way. 2, 3, 4. Back leg comes around. And back leg. 2, 3, 4. Su-su. Back leg. Whether you do it on rise or on flat, it is tricky. Oh yeah, reverence. Step side. Step here. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's go to this side. And here. Thank you to Curtis for facilitating the meeting for us today. Oh! Alright, well done, friends. We did it. Yes. We did the thing. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Have a cookie. No, I mean, reward yourself with things that are intrinsically valuable to you. Okay. Thank you, friends. Let me just quickly see what's going on in the chat. Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks, everybody. As usual, message me whatever you want to see or learn or do. And we're going to keep on leveling stuff up. And I shall see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.